Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DROPKIXX. I'm the mysterious disembodied voice of wrestling, taking you back now to June, Ilfordmania, for a match between Mountain Stew and the most pissed off man in British wrestling, Dan Eels. At my side, the fabulous Lucas Jackson.
Oh my, there's bad blood between these two, there certainly is. Of course, at Brentwood back in February, Mountain Stew won the belt by defeating Dan Eels in that event. But since then, other things have transpired, including at May Ilford, in the main event, which is called the Cruiserweight Championship, between the champion Mountain Stew and the challenger Mark Hendrey. And believe it or not, this man in the ring right now was that special guest referee. And there was a very, very controversial moment in that match where Stu had Mark Hendrey pinned, and believe it, I believe, everyone else believed, that Mountain Stew would retain the belt. But this man in the ring decided that he's not want to count that pin, and cost Stu the Cruiserweight Championship of Europe, which I know from being a former champion, being a DROPKIXX Tag Team Champion, if someone costs you a belt, you're not happy about it. And our Mountain Stew coming out to prove a point that he can not only defeat Dan Eels, but can embarrass him here at Ilford. Like he was embarrassed just a month before this was filmed, a month before this match took place, back at May Ilford. I mean, Stu here, he's going through the motions here, and you know, he's obviously always a favourite of the crowd.
But you can see that look on his face. He's just going through the motions. There's something in his eye there, it's a focus, and you can tell it's on him.
Well, both of these wrestlers are former DROPKIXX Cruiserweight champions. Mountain Stew, of course, the inaugural Cruiserweight champion, defeated John Ritchie back at Brentwood, our first Brentwood show, back in September of 2012. But here we are now, the crowd firmly behind Mountain Stew. And Dan Eels, of course, the former Cruiserweight champion, so did not win it in the fairest of terms, of course, defeated Stu when he was injured for the belt, in a very, very quick, impromptu matchup. There's a lot of bad blood between these two. They're shaking hands, but Eels doesn't want to let go.
Also, you've got to remember, the month before this as well, at Southend, when...
What a slap.
And...
Oh, and he kicks it right back.
With interest. As I say, that back at Southend the month before this as well, where Dan Eels snuck up behind Stu and laid him a blow right between the legs.
Whereas, of course, I mean, these two just do not like one another. And it's one of those feuds which in the Cruiserweight division is really heated up, and now Stu is just not going to let Daniels get away, but those blows there.
And Ilsey playing Stu there, having him come up into the ring, lower down, giving Ilsey the chance to drop down on top of him.
Oh, what a slap! Good grief!
Another one of those slaps. Stu's face is going to be red raw in the morning. But now a very solid lock. Stu twisting out of it, but reversed again.
There's blows there from Dan Eels. Just, they absolutely hate each other, these two individuals. Nice reversal there by Mountain Stew, taking it back into a hammerlock.
But you look at the technique being displayed by these two, much as Eelsy is going for those blows every time he gets Stu into a lock.
And a fireman's carry there.
A fireman's carry there, another beautiful reversal. He's still going for those locks. The grappling here is brilliant.
Well, of course, I mean, this is what we come to expect the Cruiserweight division now, of course, headed by the champion, Mark Hendrey, who is proving to be one of the best cruiserweights we've probably ever had here at DROPKIXX. But, of course, these two, you know, really, really now fighting to get back on top, because once you've been champion before, your next goal, once you lose that belt, is to win it again. And Stu knows how that feels. He's been a former two-time Cruiserweight champion. And Eels, of course, you've got to believe, want that belt back. Those shoulder thrusts there with purpose, with intent. By Mountain Stew. Into the corner goes Eels, into a clothesline, into a bulldog.
To an extent, of course, this match no longer forwarding Daniel Eels' quest for the belt himself, apart from as a way to prove it's his turn.
Well, of course, I mean, absolutely. And the thing is, both of these guys obviously are looking ahead of that goal but you've got to believe that in their heart of hearts, all they want, and oh my God, here's Hendrey. He's the champion.
The man who, under very dubious circumstances, took the belt, and he's mocking Stu.
But I think Stu hasn't noticed as of yet, and I think that may be a good thing.
Well, you say noticed. I think this is what we call focus.
Well, he's got to be focused on Dan Eels. He crashes and burns there off that miscrossed body.
Dan Eels also obviously very focused, sees that manoeuvre coming.
It's all very fast paced.
But Stu's own power carrying it out the ring there. Those high risk manoeuvres, they really are what they say on the can.
And now Eels can go to the ground and pound attack now. Just brutalising Mountain Stew. The referee won't have a word with him for that because obviously the rules of British wrestling mean that the opponent is on the ropes. You have to stand back, and Eels did not listen to that instruction before. Hendrey's still vocal, very, very vocal.
And Stu, of course, telling Hendrey he's next. At the point this was recorded...
Oh, and the Eels kick.
They were set for a huge four-way match not long after this, and we'll be bringing you that on this channel.
Very, very shortly, in fact. Phenomenal match that was. I can't wait to get to that one. But here we are. Still Ilford. And Eels in control. And you can hear Mark Hendry's vocals in the background. And he is at ringside. Slightly off camera, but he is at ringside for this one. I believe dressed in a Mountain Stew's very own t-shirt and drinking Mountain Stew's beloved Mountain Dew drink. But Stu, I don't think he's noticed him as of yet, but he's still feeling the effects of that miscrossed body from moments ago, and the Eels will take advantage of this. Every blow, every single shot that this man, Dan Eels, connects with is with intent and with purpose. And the strength there. He's awfully strong, Dan Eels. Awfully strong.
The man is just a bundle of muscles, he really is.
But I think this may be a little bit of an oversight by Hendrey, because as much as obviously he doesn't want Stu to win his belt, I don't think he'd really appreciate if Dan Eels was to win the belt either, so...
And Dan Eels, the one with the real hunger in this division right at the moment, the one he's really got to watch out for.
Well, yes, of course. But he misses there, that splash in the corner. Now Stu going up to the top rope. I mean, this is shades of their match at Brentwood back in February, where Eels was the one who tried this manoeuvre, and ultimately what cost him the match. And I don't know what he's trying to do, but Stu does it, and he's done it. What a manoeuvre there!
And Stu proving something there. As we said, the match where Stu took the belt from Dan Eels. Dan Eels did that.
No, do you see that? I believe Dan Eels kicked out, but managed to low blow Mountain Stew in the process. That is. That's it! He's done his own finisher. He's done Mountain Stew's own finisher manoeuvre.
The previous on Stu.
So he kicks out, but I don't think he's with it. His eyes look glazed over there.
Barely the strength to pull out, but he manages it.
What's this? Is he over? No! He gets out of it. Somehow he gets out of it.
Stu expecting Ilsey to follow in, but Ilsey not making that mistake.
There it is, the original. The original. They say imitation is the biggest form of flattery. He kicks out. Oh, into the vice. Here comes Hendrey. Hendrey's in. What's he doing? Referee has no... He's got to ring the bell.
That's it. Stu's got the win, technically now, but...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised this wasn't calculated by Hendrey, masterminded by Hendrey and Eels. As they're going after Mountain Stew now, they blows. I mean, Stu's got nothing left in him. That forearm's just straight to the jaw. Blow to the kidney. I mean,
well, as far as you say, it's calculated. Dan Eels there has now lost the match.
But I mean, oh no, what's he going to do now? This is just despicable here. Absolutely despicable. Pouring his own Mountain Dew over him.
Oh, spits in his face. That's just low.
Even for Hendrey, that is disgraceful and despicable.
This is just about the humiliation of Mountain Stew.
But Eels, he's got his eyes on that belt. He's had it before.
And Hendrey suddenly learns which side his bread's really buttered on.
You see there, no one is safe in this cruiserweight division. I've never seen it like this. You've got Hendrey the champion, you've got Stu as one of the top talents, and of course, you've got that man in the ring, Dan
Hendrey's on the top of the mountain now, but that's where everyone wants to be. Certainly, he's the one with everyone after him.
Well, absolutely. And that phenomenal match. And we'll have more matches uploaded on this channel. For more information on the shows or anything else, our training school in Perfectly, go to www.dropkix.com. I've been the fabulous Lucas Jackson, of course, joined by the mysterious disembodied voice of wrestling.
Good night.